Hi folks, in this video I'm going to look at the types of haloalkane or the alkyl halides. We have three types. We have the primary haloalkane, secondary haloalkane, and the tertiary haloalkane. Let's zoom at the primary haloalkane. This is a haloalkane, guys, right? This is the carbon, and then this R means that there can be another carbons that are continuing there. Once there's a R, that means that there's a continuous of the chain. There are carbons who are continuing there. So this X, we know it's a halogen. So guys, if this carbon that has the halogen, it's attached to only one, even if there are many, but if this one is only attached to this one, even if there are hundreds of carbon that are continuing there, it's attached to only one. That makes this to be a primary haloalkane, because this carbon that is the halogen is attached to, it's only attached to one, right? Only attached to one carbon, right? So for example, if you look here, we have two carbons that are attached there, but this carbon that it has a halogen there, it's only attached to one carbon. Doesn't matter if there were other carbons there, but this one is attached to only one, so it makes this to be a primary haloalkane. Let's look at another example here. So we have this haloalkane, but in this carbon where the halogen is attached to only, or it's bonded to only one carbon. It's not bonded to that one, right? It's only bonded to this one. This carbon is only bonded to this one. It makes this to be a primary, right? Let's look at the secondary haloalkane. So the carbon, it has a continuous chain. Remember the R's, it's carbons that are continuing. It doesn't matter, it's one or many. So this carbon where there's a halogen, it's attached to two. There's a carbon. So if this carbon that has a halogen, it's attached to two, this carbon and this carbon, that makes to be a secondary. Let's look at an example here. So this carbon that has a halogen, it's attached to two, it's a secondary. Let's look at this one. Doesn't matter how many carbons are here, as long as let's look at this one. Do you see this carbon that has a halogen, it's attached to 1, 2, so it's a secondary. Let's look at the I hope you get it. Let's look at the tertiary now. The tertiary, it has to be 3. This carbon that has a halogen, it's attached to 3 carbons. This carbon, and this carbon. So it's attached to 3 carbons. So it makes to be a tertiary. Let's look at an example here. This carbon, it has a halogen. It's attached to 3 carbons. One carbon. It makes to be a what? A tertiary haloalkane. This one. And let's look at this one. This carbon, it has a halogen, right? It's attached to 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 what? Carbons. It makes to be what? A tertiary. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like all my videos, share with your friends and families. Cheers. Bye.